Hey guys, it's Brian from Hashware Hub, and today we're going to be going over some markets and kind of the recent run up and how to consistently profit with using our system here. But first, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get all the information directly to you. Just one word of general trading advice here that we want to really drive home the point here is we see a lot of people coming into the market. It's a lot of new money, a lot of money that maybe had never even ever traded anything, let alone purchased a stock or anything along those lines. So we want to be very clear. We want to be clear in the sense that people understand that we're not a financial advisor, first off. Second of all, that this is just what we've done and how we're doing it. And this is not any type of pitch to buy or sell anything at all. So you need to do all your own homework. Secondly, utilize an amount of money that you are comfortable with losing. In other words, know your risk appetite, understand your risk. Don't mortgage the house or use the college funds for your kids. Utilize only the amount of money that you're willing to lose, and that's the only thing you should ever do when it comes to any investment at all. So with that said, let's keep moving on here. So we're going to review the markets, a few different markets, coin markets, some of the majors here. And what we're also going to do is we're going to show you how things have progressed over the past 2.5, 3 months and such. So here we're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still in a bullish trend. We got kind of a buy signal right around here. And from a few of our different indicators, and you could have easily gotten in here, and you could have gotten in here, you could have gotten in here, here, and even over here as well. Even at the very top, you could have gotten in again where the market had come down close to this blue line here, and if you were an aggressive trader, you could have gone ahead towards the bottom of that candle, and you could have carried along in this price appreciation from this point forward. So that's how we are consistently profitable with Bitcoin. The next one here we're going to show you is Dash. Dash in a similar manner as well. You know, a buy signal right here. We could have gotten in all along these lines here. And again, you could have gotten in here. You could have gotten in a little bit higher risk over here. Super low risk trade right here. A few different times you had the opportunity to get in, and you could have then gone ahead and gone along with a price appreciation of the coin all the way up to here. So that's what's going on with Dash. Dash right now, it may possibly pull back again to this blue line. We're not exactly sure, but everything looks pretty bullish. The D-trend looks like it's kind of started this downward slope. We're going to have to see a few more days here to see what's going on. And that's the story for Dash. Next, Ether. Ether, similar to Dash, there's plenty of different opportunities to get into Ether in multiple times here, along here, also along here, and along here too. Many times to purchase Ether. Ether had gone sideways for a longer period of time than Dash did, so the trend strength had come off. Trend strength looks like it's reversing and getting bullish again as we see the market running up. Also, the blue line here, and if you watch our previous videos, you'll understand what the blue line is all about. But the blue line here is is also moving up to meet that price. So if the price were to come back down, that blue line stays approximately where it is, and then we have a indication of price reversal and also an indication where to place our stops. The D-trend is starting to turn bullish again, but we're not really sure what's going on because we had such a huge move up here. We're not really sure. It looks like there's a lot of noise in the market, and it might just be confusing things here with regard to the D-trend. But we'll see over time in the next few days where things settle out. So that's Ether. The next one is IOTA. IOTA has made headlines quite a bit over the past, let's say about week, 2 weeks. And, you know, IOTA too. I mean, IOTA had so many different times to get in. You could have gotten in back over here. Anytime along here, you could have gotten here. Here's another low risk. And if you were super aggressive, you could have gotten in here at the bottom of this wick here. So few different places. I'd imagine the blue line is going to pop up again a little bit here if the market stays about approximately where it is right now. If not, if the market were to come down, the blue line is going to stay approximately where it is. We do see the D trend. Notice here, the D trend peaked right around where the market peaked, just about a day off, and now D trend is coming down. Okay, but the market is going sideways. So that's telling us that possibly IOTA may be losing a little steam. So if you want to be super conservative, you can take maybe a portion of your position. You can take some of it off right here. You can, or if you don't want to do that and you want to be a little less conservative, you can take some of your position off here in the event that the market comes down. If you want to have a really cool setup, which we may do, sell some of it here, and then if the market were to come down to this blue line here, we then purchase some for just a quick pickup, assuming that the market's going to bounce off of this blue line. So that's what's going on with IOTA. Next, let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin's another one that's making a lot of headlines. Everyone's making all sorts of crazy price predictions of around $1,000. We possibly may think that it may get there. We may need to see a little bit more data where we kind of see where there's some bullish sentiment, a bit more bullish sentiment with regards to trade patterns that are showing us that this is kind of a platform for which the price to spring off of. We're starting to see some of those signs, but I haven't seen all those signs just yet. So we're not exactly sure if the price is going to make it to 1,000. But we will definitely keep an eye on that, amongst a whole bunch of other things. But even still here with Litecoin, you could have gotten in here, you could have gotten here, anywhere along here, especially here again, and as it were to come up. So tons of places to get involved with regards to Litecoin. So the story across all the coins that we've just gone over is relatively similar. You know, utilizing what the way in which we trade and how we've been trading. If you were to follow along, you would have noticed that we had these signals for well over 2 months, in some cases almost 3 months. And you know, this is something that if you're interested in trading and you're interested in trading in a similar manner, the way in which we trade, at a lower risk basis, and a basis where our risks are more well calculated and more well thought out. We are looking to hit singles. We're not looking to hit home runs, especially in this market right now. A single is almost like a triple. So the way in which these markets are running up so quick right now these days. So yeah, I mean, this is how we've been consistently profiting from the crypto space, and this is on a daily chart. We haven't even gotten involved into like hourly charts or 3-hour charts or even anything even shorter time span, like 30-minute or anything along those lines. And we can always do that in the future. Right now we're doing daily chart because it's easier, to review a bunch of different markets at one time without you guys having to sit through a video that's a half hour, 45 minutes long. So with that said, we're going to leave it right there. If you have any questions, totally just sit there and send us a comment in the comment section right there, or also send us an email. If you like what we have to say, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and we will be speaking to you soon. Thanks much.